Yeah, what's up, YouTubers? Now, just the aftermath from Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone, and you can look at the stats, man. I mean, Cerrone just got the brakes beat off of him. He didn't even stand a chance. I mean, now everybody projected for Conor McGregor to win this fight. I mean, that was my pick, but geez, man. I mean, I didn't imagine that he would just get destroyed like that. I really thought that maybe it might go to second or third round, but man, it wasn't even close. Conor ran in, swung his left, he missed because if he'd have connected with that left, he'd have knocked Cerrone slam out. And then he just started shouldering him, hitting his shoulders with his nose, and he broke his nose or whatever, had his nose bleeding, and started beating on him. And then Cerrone won it out. I mean, like me, it looked like he gave up. You know, like he took the punishment and then he was like, man, I'm done. I mean, because he did catch that head kick before he hit the ground. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure like that was a major factor in him, performing like the way he did. But yeah, like, I mean, you just look at the stats. 0-0-0. I mean, man, he got the crud beat out of him early. And, I don't even really know what to say. Now, what does this say about McGregor and what does this say about Cerrone? Me personally, I gotta see McGregor fight, the Tony Fergusons, the Justin Gaethjes, or Masvidal, or I gotta see him fight them because Cerrone's already coming off 2 KO losses. This is third KO loss in a row. So, I mean, what does this really, cause come on, Dana White, McGregor, man, they smart. Cerrone is one of the bigger names in the sport, well respected. But I mean, everybody figured, man, that McGregor was going to knock the guy out. Because if Conor would have fought like a Gaethje or a Masvidal on his comeback fight and lost, I mean, his stock would have dropped dramatically. Not saying that Cerrone is a softball. He ain't I mean, we already seen they done sent many young guys at him. Alex Hernandez, got him out of there. Mike Perry, got him out of there. So, I mean, he definitely ain't just like a softball for nobody. But, I mean, we all seen this coming. I know I did. I mean, but I just really thought that Cerrone would put up a better fight. That's really what I thought. And apparently I was clearly wrong. But regardless of what people think, McGregor came in there with a good performance. He didn't talk a lot of crap before the fight. He came in there and he just showed what he was about. He was focused. He said he stopped drinking and, he running his camp. And I mean, whatever he was doing, it worked out for him because he went straight in there, slaughtered that guy. I mean, he straight slaughtered him. So, I mean, much respect. But let's see how McGregor do with his next fight. I mean, that's what I'm curious who it's going to be. They saying Khabib. I mean, I still believe Khabib will maul him. They got, but with this win, Conor has a lot of options ahead of him now. Like he's back in the mix, so he can kind of pick and choose who he want to fight. Me personally, I think he might want to stay away from Usman. Usman is a straight beast. I mean, and Conor don't really, his ground game is not really that good. So, I mean, that wouldn't be like the wisest thing. But his left is the equalizer because all the fights do start on the feet first. So, I mean, now getting to like some other fights. Alexei Oleinik and Maurice Green, man. Man, hey, Alexei Oleinik, man, that old dog, man, still got some fight in him, man, because that guy, man, and Maurice Green, he's a big dude, man. And Oleinik, he got rid of him, man. I mean, he was getting fatigued. And Green, he had a lot of fight in him, man. But Oleinik, and now they saying that he's like the first fighter in UFC history to have a win in 4 different decades, man. So I mean, this guy, man, he's literally built for war, man. I mean, that's incredible, man. Now look at Holly Holm and Raquel Pennington. I mean, I already said I predict it's going to go to decision. Holly Holm. I mean, them two fought back in, 2015, and it was the exact same fight. The exact same fight. They fought each other basically to kind of like a stalemate, but Holly just a little bit more crisp because she had ex boxing champion, so like she did a lot better. I mean, this card wasn't really, I don't know. It was an okay card, you know what I mean? But Conor, I mean, everybody, this was Conor McGregor's show, so he came in here, he did what he's supposed to do. Oh yeah, and Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira. I mean, I had hopes, man, that the old Pettis man was in him, but everybody got the blueprint on him since Rafael dos Anjos, you know, beat him up for 5 straight rounds. Now everybody's taking that blueprint, and it's just hard. I mean, Pettis at one he was on the Wheatie box, so he was a booming star, but then man he got figured out, and he's not adjusting properly. So it saddens me, man, because man, I really like Pettis, man. Like he one of the guys, man, that brung a pizzazz to like the sport with them highlight reel kicks, man. I mean, he brung in. You see how Conor is bringing in a lot of viewers. Pettis was doing the same thing, just not on the same level that Conor was doing it because he had so many highlights. People love highlights. That's why everybody liked Mike Tyson. He was knocking everybody out. That's why he was the star he was. Everybody liked the highlights, man, and Pettis bringing the highlights. But, I mean, I'm not saying he should call it a career. He need to make some major adjustments and come back or go to another promotion like the way he can reinvent himself because it ain't looking good for him. But Diego Ferreira, that's a good win. Now, I hope like he get the chance to really start fighting some top 10 guys, see where he at. Like this. I mean, like this card was decent, man. But Conor McGregor, he delivered. Didn't talk a lot of stuff. He came in, he delivered. He said what he gonna do. Cowboy, that was a very disappointing performance from Cowboy. Very disappointing. But guess what? We're not the ones inside the ring fighting, so I can't say like whether he really just quit out there. It looked like it to me, honestly, but I'm not the one catching shoulders to my nose and me getting kicked in my head. So I can't sit there because like we all know Cowboy a warrior. I mean, flat out. So people saying he probably took a dive. I mean, I don't really see that, to be honest with you. Him taking a dive. I mean, these fighters got pride, man. And there was actually an incident years back where a UFC fighter, when they was fighting in China, I don't want to say the wrong name. I think I know the name, but I'm not going to say the wrong name. But they got wind of that. UFC, Dana White, because the line shifted. And then they actually arrested the guy in China. He actually got arrested for it. So people don't understand, man. If you taking dives and stuff and they find out, man, that can destroy an organization. So UFC, Bellator, I mean, them really paying something, man, that's risky, man. That's especially with this world of social media, where any type of information like can get out is risky, and that could damage your product. So I really severely doubt that they would pay Cerrone to take a dive. I doubt that. Like this, like that really wouldn't make sense. Now Conor, I mean, like I say, Conor got the pick of the litter. We gonna see what he gonna do. We gonna see what he gonna do. But I personally would like to see him fight even Justin Gaethje, and then get a shot at Khabib. Or I think the biggest fight out there is him versus Jorge Masvidal, man. Well, no, actually, no, like let me change that. Him versus Khabib is the bigger fight, but I think the fight people like really won't want to see is him versus Masvidal. That's the fight. I mean, me personally, I don't know how Conor would fare against Masvidal, but we know that it's going to be a war between them two because both of them are strong-minded. They got egos, so they really not going to step into that fight trying to give up. They're going to go in there and they're going to blast each other until somebody get hurt. But this is just my 2 cents. This is the UFC, Conor versus McGregor. at Aftermath. If you like the content, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.